Let's see. Netflix. You guys are getting ready. Oops, I just moved that. Hope I didn't need that line. Let's see. Right here and right here. Netflix. Watch Netflix to stop around this 449.35. It's in this range. If it can break below that, you could get a pullback down to those next two levels. So let's see what it wants to do. It touched 446.18, which is around this 446 level. Still going down to the downside. 2-minute EWO. Listen, every time it makes a move like that, right? That's where I collect. We did it up there at that what was it, 449.80-ish. Then we collect again, right? And the reason we do this, everybody, well, several reasons. Number one, we want to collect some profits, so no matter what it does, we're guaranteed a lock in. This is a guaranteed lock in. You do it again, 20 more percent, that's a guaranteed lock in. Now think about it. If you did 70% from here to here, means you only have 30% risk of your initial entry, which means even if it came all the way back to where you bought it, you made money on the additional, what, 20% that was inside of that range, right? So no matter what, or I'm sorry, 70%, even if it comes all the way back, you still made money. Flint education, sorry. So go blue. So no matter what, you made money on that trade. That is why I do that. All right. Because if we're trying to be greedy all the time and we wait and we're like, oh, it could go so much more. And then it comes back and it reverses and takes away all of that goodness when you could have just been collect, 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 let the rest go, right? That is why I do that, by the way. And it's, not financial investment advice, however you want to trade it, but that's how I love to do it to maximize my profit on the way into the trade. Does that make sense?
Always take the green, coach. Always take the green.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I don't take it all out. That's why I do like a 50, 20, 20, 10, right? Because then if it still goes in my favor, I'm still good. But I guarantee myself that money by locking it in. So even on these little baby trades, we're always paying attention to every little position every time, right? Or where it stops. That will give us an indication of a channel. Now, if this breaks, right, this 47.09 almost to the penny, if this breaks this, you're going to have a nice pop, right? Looking at this little move. Now, listen, I know because it's a small stock, this is like penny stuff. But the same rule applies for this as if I was trading SPX for $4,500. There's no difference. The channels are the same. I don't care if this was crypto. I don't care if this was futures. It's all the same every time. So right here is your resistance at 47.09. And then we will have to see what it does. If you look at it, though, right there is support. Can you see it? And I know it's a small channel, but this is what I want you guys to always be thinking about. Okay, that's off of this, this, and this. Do you see it? So right here, this is your trading channel, okay? Every time, here to here, here to here, until it breaks one or the other, which drives a new channel, okay? Does that make sense to everybody? Like right here. I told you guys right here on the ceiling, this, right, is obviously a short. Now, we can't short this stock. There is no short, right? So you're just going to have to, envision this being Tesla, but I'm just trying to show you. So right here is the short, okay? It pulls down. It broke. We're in a new channel. That's your payday, right? This big long pull, that's your payday. And then we're looking for the next channel, and we start drawing that out and then go, hey, where should I be? Now, right here, right? So now what I would do is I would make this the channel. You see these bodies? Boom. Now we're going these bodies up to this 47, which we've already had from before. So it comes down, bang, it goes back up. If it doesn't break to the upside, you can then short it again, so on and so forth. Does that make sense? And I know it's on a small scale, but it really doesn't matter, does it? Over,
No.
over.
It's the practice.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And I want you doing it all the time Because a lot of times, and the reason I'm using this one instead of Tesla, you don't have any previous information to go on. Look, there's nothing, which means every time, and I call this in space because there's no previous, right? Every time this shows me something, I start to trend this out. And you could do the same with Tesla. We know key critical areas, but as it starts to make these moves, I then start to create channels that I'm trading from. Now look at what it did right here. You see it? We just drew this out, right? We drew that out before it got there, didn't we? It hit here, it came down, bang right there. That's the move. And then where's it going to go, right? If it doesn't break to the downside, where is it possibly going to go? Back to the up.
It isn't going down, it's going up.
That's right. And so we will always, right, take that into consideration when we're making the trade.